has the experience been like being a DJ tutor?
Interesting. I find joy in doing that.
Just the way you find joy playing at gigs.
Yeah, having knowledge about something, right?
Yeah.
And being able to impact the knowledge. They are two different things entirely.
Definitely.
And again, you need the passion to teach. So for me, I've always wanted to engage in educational stuff when it comes to DJing, which is driven solely by the fact that as human beings generally, when you have to teach something, you get to learn more about what you're teaching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
the academy, gave me an opportunity to express my passion to impact knowledge. So it's challenging, but I always look forward to every day. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to pin that comment. Okay, so quick one. We know there is beef in all industry. That is kind of sine qua non in all industry. But the one in the DJing industry is deadly. I mean, when I see something is deadly, it's on another level. Why do you think it is so in the DJing industry?
Well, when people say there is beef, I feel like it might be, for me, could it be like, is it imaginary? Because I've never experienced, I've always experienced love. I've never really experienced, right? Like, I know DJs that I haven't met one-on-one, and we've done business together, done stuff together, and I haven't seen them. I know DJs that I've never seen before, and we like talk every day. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't really feel like that beef thing. If people say there's
you've not okay,
I've not really experienced it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So people say there's beef. There's beef. Female DJs don't love female DJs. Scratch DJs. Some kind of DJs don't like them. I
think we are still coming to that conversation.
So when you say there's beef, I've not really experienced firsthand.
Experience it firsthand.
Yes, I'm not disputing the fact that it's not there, because fine, if you are doing something right, people would always envy, and if you are doing, people would always probably hate you for that as well. So, like there must be haters must hate.
Haters must hate, and agendas must agenda. So, as a scratch DJ, do you think DJs that do not scratch are less of a DJ?
Well, this DJing of the thing, it's an art, right? DJing, to me, I see it as an art. So one would say something is an, it's like, for example, you give me a plain piece of paper or a canvas, and you tell me to draw on it. You express my artistic or my creative side. Maybe different from the way you would express yours, but everybody comes out with something beautiful. That's the most important. You get. So when you're saying as a scratch DJ, do you think other people that doesn't scratch are they less of DJs? I call that rubbish, right? Although some people feel like if you don't scratch, there's a song that goes, "What is a DJ if he can't scratch?"
Yeah.
Like if you can't scratch, I mean you're not a good DJ. Like me, Eh? I listen to DJs that scratch, and they're able to be musical enough. So the first thing I feel like,
I dig.
as a DJ, you need to be right. So I could get bored listening to just normal mixing, right? As I'm talking about myself, get bored listening to normal mixing, right? But that does not mean I cannot listen to it. I cannot enjoy it, right? But I enjoy, because I love hip hop from back in the days, and I've always mirrored myself side by side, is right. So
Yeah.
I don't really think DJs that don't scratch are not good DJs. There are a lot of good. They're not less of a DJ at all. There are a lot of good DJs that do not scratch, and they can rock a party. The most important thing is whatever you do that rocks your boat, whether it's mixing, whether it's song selection, whatever it is, right? Like DJing for me, scratching is just like the icing on the cake, right? It's not really the main thing. The main thing is
the spice.
Yeah, it's a spice. It's not the main meal. The main thing is like your song selection, your
playlist, your timing.
How you're able to read the room, like you're DJing in a place and you're playing like 10 songs, people are not moving to it. How you're able to really assess what's going on and switch it up. That's like the main thing for me.
I get. Oh, yes. Thanks very much for that. What are the secrets of a professional scratch DJs? Because in everything, there is definitely like a cheat. And the cheat is what most people do not know. You get? So what is that cheat that you people put into use that, because at times, the thing is, at times when you listen to some scratch DJs, you be like, oh, like something is wrong. Like, you just feel it in your vein. Like, oh, something is wrong. So what is that secret?
Oh, well, that's a very, very good question. When we talk about secrets, right? For me, I feel like first things first. If you want to be a good scratch DJ, or you want to really learn how to scratch and you want to really sound really good, I'm still striving towards perfection. Like, I'm not there yet.
Yes, definitely. Everyone.
Yeah. I'm still learning. Well, from what I have observed, you need to be passionate about it. Like, scratching is like a language. Like the way you and I are speaking English now, you understand, right? Scratching is a language. See, so that's the same thing that happens when a DJ is scratching and you are listening, and you can tell that this DJ is doing baby scratch.
Okay.
Chips. You understand? This DJ is doing stars. This DJ is doing flares. So it's a language.
Play, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a language. For you to understand that language, you need to be passionate about it. You need to, that passion is what would drive you to devote time to practice. Because if you're not passionate about it, there's no way you would put in time, you put in work to practice. You understand?
Yeah.
So to be passionate, you need to put in work, you need to practice a whole lot. And it's not about practicing, you need to practice the right thing.
Voila. Do you know that, everyone, we know that practicing, over time makes you a perfect DJ, or something very close to perfect. But, now that you're saying practice and practicing the right thing. So now it's like having two problems at the same time, and you don't even know how to tackle it.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like,
how do you know the right thing to practice?
Yeah. So how you know the right thing to practice is there are steps.
Okay.
There are steps. And there is also a journey to being a scratch DJ. And one of the most important aspect of that journey is self-discovery.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So the journey of being a scratch DJ, there are some things that you learn by yourself.
Definitely.
That you
the self-development.
Yes, self-development. You understand? So you need to, one thing I believe is you need to have like a roadmap. So for example, I want to learn how to do baby scratch.
Okay.
I want to learn baby scratch. I want to do baby scratches on, after I've learned baby scratch, I want to drop my baby scratch on the first beat, the first beat, the third beat, and the first and the third beat of the bar.
Okay.
I want to learn that. So that's step, stage 1. Stage 2, I want to do it on the first beat and the half beat.
Okay.
First beat, half beat, second beat, half beat, third beat, half beat, fourth beat. Right? That's stage 2. So with that, you are getting different patterns. Do you understand? You are increasing your speed. You want to do it slowly. You want to do it fast. You want to do it on a fast beat. You want to start from a 90 BPM beat. You want to move on to 110. The same thing so there's a drill. It's like a drill in the military. You understand? So you keep on going from this. You're moving
it's like a step. You can't just move from stage 0. That, I want to be doing that you do everything.
So what I see is a lot of DJs, especially in our country, Nigeria, everybody just want to do transformer. Everybody just want to do transformer. They just want to move the fader. Whereas there are a lot of scratches you can do without your crossfader.
Yes, sure, yeah.
You can even do baby scratch.
That's what you can do with your up fader.
No, apart from the up fader, I'm not talking. You don't have to even touch any fader. Just your fader,
okay.
Just baby scratching. You can be very funky with it. It can sound very nice. You get what I'm saying?
I get, yeah.
Once you understand that it's not just about I need to touch my crossfader because I'm seeing one DJ moving his crossfader and I'm getting one nice sound. Okay, you're not doing it. You understand? So it's like a baby, it's like a child that was born from birth and wants to just start to walk. It's not possible now. That child when they're born, you go first learn how to sit down first. From sitting down, you will learn to crawl.
That's true.
From crawl, you will learn to stand. From standing up, you will learn to take baby steps. Right?
And in that order.
1 step, 2 step, you go 4 down. From 2 step, you go take 3 steps. From there, you go take 5, 10. You understand? So it's a progression. Is going up.
I get.
You don't. You know, so as a DJ that wants to learn how to scratch, you need to be patient. Patience is key.
It's key.
Like a DJT or a proper or a massive or a consequence doing some scratches, you just want to quickly jump on it. No, you need to calm down. You need to take your time.
Yeah.
You get
it. True. Yeah, thanks very much for that. So what are the deficiencies in DJing that you detest more or detest the most?
Deficiencies. Brother, this is a question. I don't really understand them.
There are a lot of deficiencies actually.
Are we saying
I mean like what you don't really like about the DJing thing or what you see around in the society, I mean in the DJing society, that you feel, this thing is not right?
Okay, so for me, I feel like, especially Nigeria, a lot of issues I have with DJing in Nigeria is with the crowd. I feel like the crowd is so impatient, and they don't give that DJ. They don't usually give DJs the patience that DJing requires. So you're Party now.
Like, if I get you right, Nigerian crowd, the way we are wired, unlike some other countries, I think we are not really quick to respond to groove. We just want to, and the thing is, in DJing, there are levels to it. Like me, that I'm a club DJ now, I normal club thing, you take them from a low BPM, then you take them up. But if a club DJ, is performing at events that they just, at times, I've been to events that the DJ will just start at 125. There are some DJs that they know what the crowd wants. I mean, that's their beat. Events, they know. They just start 125. They can rock that 125 to 130 in like 1 hour and 2 hours. They're very comfortable with it.
Okay, so we are saying the same thing, and for me, I feel like a lot of times, because of that, it boxes the average Nigerian. It boxes the average Nigerian DJ, and you're not able to explore the creative side. Yeah. Like, DJing is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be, for me, my idea of DJing is supposed to expose you, the crowd, to new sounds that I like. You get that I'm supposed to like DJ, and you be like, wow, what song is this? What remix is this?
That will make you use the Shazam.
Yes, how did you do this transition? What's this guy trying to say here? What's he trying to do here? You understand? So it's an art for me. But the Nigerian scenario, the patience is not there. Everybody just wants to be body. Everybody wants to listen to the same song. And that's why you go from one club A. When you go to club B, they're playing the same songs in one night. You understand? So for me, I feel like that's that kinds of that's really boxes. And then another issue I have is Nigerian DJs, except for the popular ones, we don't get enough.
They don't what?
We don't get the respect that we deserve.
Okay.
So I've been in situations, I've had situations where they're telling a DJ is coming into the club to play. They're telling him to go and sign attendance, to clock attendance that he has resumed work. Do you understand? So they're not
get this.
What?
I need to get this scenario very well.
Did you get, like, for example, you're a DJ now, and they're telling you that once you resume work, you go and sign that you have resumed.
For what? I don't understand. No. I mean, the sound enough. The sound should be your sync tune or your signature that you resumed work.
No, you may be more than one DJ now. So maybe you guys may be more than one DJ. You may be 2 DJs.
Okay. Crazy.
Yeah. So there are a lot of crazy shit going on.
Crazy things are really happening.
Like, stuff like when a DJ is sprayed money, you cannot go home with it.
Wait, I think I'm just hearing this very, very first time.
Especially for maybe like strip clubs and all that. You get crazy things are happening, bro. Crazy things.
Wow.
So those things, when you hear them, it discourages you, and you be like, "What is this?" You understand?
Yeah.
So a lot of things, although, and you feel like, because back in the days, right, DJs, they used to look at DJs like gods.
Yes.
Like big boys. Like if you're a
But
DJ,
what do you think happened? What do you think happened? Like a kind of revolution that happened between that year. That's, DJing, the old DJing thing now turned, anyone can do it, and the old respect is gone. What happened?
Well, for me, I feel like people started to DJ. A lot of people started to DJ as a getaway option. I mean, I go school. I know if it's get work. What's the next available thing?
I like music.
Huh?
And I like music.
Some people don't like music. They should have one kosher, one kosher war. You speak Yoruba?
Yes, I do.
They want to just learn handwork and just find something doing. You get what I'm saying? You just want to find one handwork do, and so that really takes away the
because of the influx.
Yeah, so there'll be a lot of influx of people that are actually in the industry, genuine interest for the arts form. You get so
yeah.
And you know the economy in Nigeria is very bad. You know, people just want to feed themselves.
Something happened like 2 weeks ago. I wouldn't know if you came across the video of Rema like approaching a DJ. I guess maybe the DJ doesn't have the song or something, and was like, why?
So an artist as big as Rema should always dance with his own DJs, right? Or management should have pre-informed the performing DJ.
Okay, because I'm about to ask that, what do you think the best practice should be? The best practice.
So the best practice is, as an artist, if you are built to perform, you should have, informed the DJ through your manager. These are the songs, and these are the order. This is the order. I want these songs to be played. You get, and the way you want the song to be performed. That's like the best practice. That's what goes on. Because I don't know if you remember, there was one time Equal and Zlatan.
Yes, that's true.
That there was a message that was shared to Equal, right? And that was like that was what really saved him, or so. I can't remember.
Exactly. Yes. I dig. That's true.
So that's the best practice. You should always, as an artist, except maybe you and the DJ have been performing before, and the guys have, so say after this song, now everything else will play
for me next.
So it's embarrassing for Rema to be asking why. Very embarrassing, And of course, I don't have all Rema songs. I don't have all Wizkid songs. I don't have all.
Do you even think it's possible for a DJ to have all your songs or all the songs in this whole universe?
Not possible.
Come on, it's not possible.
Paying me as my official DJ.
That's it. That's the question.
Songs.
That's the question. How do you use your pitch?
Pitch?
Yes.
Every normal person does now.
Okay, I mean, plus, at gigs now or club, how do you use it? Is it you play at your normal BPM, or you give it like +2 or +1? Because there are cases where you'll be listening to a song and you'll be like, come on, like, you'll be saying like maybe +10, +15, and the song will be running.
Well, for me, I feel like there's really no rule to all this thing.
Okay.
Right? But there are ethics to it. Like, for example, if I'm just mixing, just enjoying myself, I probably don't want to go more than plus minus. And I turntables. And my turntable is ±8 BPM. Right? And I've really seen no need to use +16 or 30, whatever. So I stick with it.
But you're familiar with the street DJs.
What?
But you are familiar with the street DJs, with their mixes.
Of course. I've also been opportune to play street style, especially when you play for dancers, all those street dancers.
Yes.
So imagine you are playing. There was a time when Pana Techno came out, and they're telling you to increase it, like the song is 100 BPM, and they're telling you to increase to like 120. And they'll dance to it. But so wrong. Especially when you're in a club or you're in a gig and you're playing songs like that, and it's running all over the place. It really does not. It's not musical. It's not cool enough.
Is there any? Do you think there's a kind of thing that is attached to you, like a kind of symbol that makes you a street DJ or an urban DJ or a premium DJ or whatever the name you give it, you know? Because some people, they'll be like, yeah, I'm a street DJ. Some people, they'll be like, you, me, I am, this segregation.
Well, it depends on your client. Depends on your
style, right?
Depends on your clients and your style.
Okay.
So if, for example, I'm getting booked by people that really want to do weddings a lot, right? I would have, over the time, I would have enough experience in that wedding industry.
Yeah.
So if I'm playing in the club like very often, right? With time, I gain that identity as a club DJ.
That's true.
Basically, on your kind of music that you play, it depends on your clients, right?
Okay.
But it's good to be versatile. To be like a lot of Nigerian DJs are like that. I have DJs that when they step out of Nigeria and they go to other countries, they'll tell you that I'm for you. This one go now only EDM. Next DJ will come, you go specialize on your own part. But we for Nigeria play all music. It's not only Afrobeats. We play house. We play trap. Not everything we do. You understand? So it's more of a strength and weakness, because with that you have experience in with different genres of music.
What's the most important you would give to a beginner DJ?
The most important
advice you give to a beginner DJ as a professional tutor.
First things first, you need to look forward to have a mentor in the game. It may not be somebody that is accessible, somebody that can help you, or that you can mirror your style with. Second thing is let your passion be your driving force. Passionate about it, and always be open to learning. Yes, be open to learning, because one thing I like about DJing is it's probably one of the only professions that you're learning every day.
Yes, true.
Yes, you understand. So the Jazzy Jeffs of today, the Jimmy Jats, the DJT, they are still learning.
That's true.
When you fail to learn as a DJ, you have stopped DJing. You understand? So, or your passion has already died down. So you
That's true.
Being passionate and being open to learning new things, right? And practice reach out to people, reach out to fellow DJs like you within your community, go for events, listen. Like before I started taking this DJing seriously, I used to go to the club and listen to DJs where they play a lot. And I'll be like, that's so correct. Yes. That time I didn't even, there was no Shazam, but you just keep on listening to them. And a lot of all those things that you hear is what you probably, when you start having your own gadgets, you start
with.
Yeah, start to incorporate it. Listen to these. Don't wait for Fred. Go on YouTube. Come to Vibes Academy. Come and register.
Yeah. That's true.
You get to meet other DJs like you. And then there's so much opportunities out there. You network. Networking is key. Listening, and just stay humble.
What's your best DJ gear?
Me, I'm a turntable person. My go-to gear is turntables and the mixer, like I'm Pioneer DJMS now. That's my favorite.
Tutorials on timing. Do you think we really take timing serious in Nigeria? I mean, do you think the Nigerian DJ community really takes it serious?
Well, from the things that I've heard, don't lie to you. Before I joined the Vibes Academy, timing thing was something I used to do, but not exclusively, right?
Okay.
But now, because I get to teach people, and when I'm DJing, I'm always conscious about my timing. So I want my song to move from the chorus to another verse of another song.
So it will be so seamless that you think, like you'll be like, maybe it's still the same song.
And when I'm even scratching, I want my scratch to end as this next song is coming in. So timing is not only about mixing. With scratching, I want my scratches to
be on time.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So most times when you go out maybe to a lounge, listen to DJs, a lot of DJs do not time. But then the story is changing. You know, we have a lot of proteges, Vibes Academy. I can see some of them already commenting.
Okay.
Yeah. They are more.
Yeah. The thing is, I've seen lots of academy, you know, this academy, this, that academy, but I feel I would give credit to the Vibes Academy because, you know, I would say the most important thing when you want to teach people and you're even being passionate in really transferring the knowledge to them is the numbers. I don't know how you guys were able to manage the numbers that, you know, unlike some people, you just see them in 50s in a room learning DJing. I usually be like, how possible is this? But you guys are able to manage the numbers. Maybe there's a kind of stream, maybe they are streamed or something, I don't know. But the videos I've been seeing is, you know, cute numbers, not really, the place is not saturated. I think you guys have my credit. To be very honest.
Thank you.
Very honest.
Thank you. Basically, it's not really about the numbers. It's about whoever is, even if it is 5 people, even if it's 10, no matter how small or how much they are, it's about the knowledge that they are able to get.
You get what I'm saying? So I can beat my chest. Say there's nobody that has come here that has the same. Like your life will literally change, and there are so many things for you. You understand? So we have a lot of our. Well, if you listen to them, you know that they pay attention to their timing and so many other things. You understand? So that's really what the Vibes Academy is about.
Give us some playlisting tips.
What?
Playlisting tips.
I didn't get that.
I said, give us some playlisting tips. What are those secrets? Yes. Let's say you are preparing for a gig, and let's say, you know that at times there are some unusual gigs, like playing in church.
Research, basically. No matter the kind of gig you have to do, like doing your research, working on your playlists, you know, in terms of BPM, in terms of key, there are different ways to curate a playlist. You can curate it based on BPM. You can curate it based on your key, or the year. For example, if I'm going for a gig and maybe it's like right now it's like a 50-year-old birthday, I know that when I drop 80s, 90s songs, they will feel it. So I want to have that. I want to quickly prepare it and put it in one crate. And so, you know, but oftentimes some DJs, because of how busy they are, they may not have time to work on their playlist.
The playlist.
So they go to different gigs and they're recycling the same playlist. And I also feel like don't box yourself with a particular playlist. Always be ready to move.
But don't you think introducing, you made mention of something earlier that it could be difficult to introduce new stuff to Nigerians. Like that new sound that they know, or that trending sound is what they want to listen to.
Yeah, true. I agree with you. But one of the most critical skills for every DJ is your ability to read the room. You understand? Okay. So because it's difficult to play songs that people do not know. Of course, for example, in a party, people will not dance all through.
That's true.
You know? So there could be times where we need to just bring it down and introduce something based on your experimenting. You just throw it into the crowd. And if they receive it well, you just ride on it.
You know what's coming next?
You probably maybe don't want the song to play for too long, right? And you know that, okay, I'm only you like say na Nigeria the 1 year. And again, you know, sometimes requests could help. Like never be so adamant not to take requests. Like requests could help, but you need same ones.
You have to be very careful.
Yeah, same request. Not anyhow request. Not like somebody will just tell you, say, DJ, maybe you're just at the party, just tell you play Zazu. And that will just start now. You get. So.
But that's happening in Nigeria. That trending song is what they want to listen to.
Exactly.
And as a DJ, there are some songs that you just keep them as a joker. You know, should in case when the crowd is getting tired, there are some songs that once you drop it, no, they are going nowhere.
Exactly. So preparing for gigs is about a night or 2 nights to you, or even right from day one. Always have different scenarios, different playlists for different gigs, right?
Why are your mentors? Or yes, who are your mentors in the industry? Or who is your mentor?
Plenty. Plenty.
Okay.
So
Let's know them.
one DJ that I love so much,
Okay.
I try to make style. I listen to a lot, right? DJ Chris Villa, spelled Chris, then Villa, Villa. Like
A Nigerian DJ.
You know, he's not a Nigerian DJ, right? So, right from time when I decided to really take this DJing thing seriously, I used to stumble upon his videos. Like he used to do like DJ City,
Okay.
trend mix. You understand? So that was somebody that really opened my eyes, get to the creative side, using wordplays, scratching. I tried to like copy his style a lot. You understand? So that's like somebody that I really look up to in the industry. He's in the US. His name is Chris Villa.
Okay.
Yeah. And there are quite a number of DJs in Nigeria that inspires me. Massive, the Massive, Bola Vibes, Consequence, HT Films. You get so quite a number. Cypher. So quite a number of DJs. Quite.
Big shout out to all of them. So, do you have any idea of the future of DJ in Nigeria? Because right now, I think we now live in the future, and looks like we've not been able to crack what the future is going to look like. I heard that there's a particular DJ in South Africa. He plays with iPhone. They call him DJ iPhone. So have you been able to crack it that okay, this is what the future is going to be like?
Well, the Nigerian industry is very funny and very unpredictable. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Sometimes, what people want to see is the lifestyle. Nigerians are impatient, right? And you know, it's something that is really whenever I think of the switch, and I see that, you know, because of the whole NSAS thing, you know, she's really we're not really getting to see her DJ like before.
The freestyles and everything.
And it's really sad because that was somebody that was like, you feel like with this person there's hope in terms of how DJing should be or what DJing should look like, right?
Okay.
So but then there's a lot of changes, there's a lot of prospects. Like some years back, when you look at Nigerian DJ challenge, or maybe there's a challenge for DJs to win money or to do anything, the next thing you see is people are drumming. They are drumming all over the place. But now, you know, people are starting to do word plays. They're starting to be creative. I mean, you go for gigs or you're in a lounge chilling and you hear DJs doing word plays. DJs were not doing that before.
Yes, I agree.
So the future is bright, and with what's it called, an academy like the Vibes DJ Academy, where we are mentoring young DJs. Letting them see that this is how things should be. Things can be done this way. It doesn't have to be this way all the time, right? I feel like the future of DJing is really bright in Nigeria. Probably just need a lot of partners, to organize workshops, organize
camps and likes.
Yeah, seminars, concerts, and
you made mention of lifestyle the other time, and yes, you're very right. The industry, the Nigerian setting is very funny and unpredictable, but I feel the Nigerian society, we want to see, the lifestyle thing, what you're putting on, how, the whole dressing, the big, the setup and the lights, I feel they look at that more and really look less of your dexterity behind the wheels.
Yeah, that's why a DJ that has numbers will get booked, will have more bookings, right? Than a DJ with lower numbers, right? Because I've seen situations where DJs are not booked because of their social media following. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. I've had situations where it happened to somebody that I know very well personally. He was supposed to get a wedding gig, and I think it was the bride that said, she's having a society wedding. She cannot book somebody with less than Kinekon followers.
So is this fast becoming a yardstick to book a DJ?
Of course. Hey, you don't know ni.
And
you don't know.
I think this is fast becoming part of the future.
Yeah. So why do you think people go to the extra lengths to buy followers, to increase followers? Yes, now.
This is funny.
So,
yeah, come on.
They really do not look at what you can offer. You can rock your crowd. You understand? So, the use of social media has become very, very important.
And you think this would create more harm to the industry than good, right?
Depends on how you see it. Depends on how you want to look at it. It can actually push you as a DJ to grow your numbers more, to do things that will increase your numbers. But it can keep you and say, book.
Yeah.
Yes. Two ways to look at it. It can push you to do more so that you can have more numbers.
Work more your branding and everything.
Exactly. Or you just stay by the wayside. So it's not really about your skill, about how much you can rock the party. A lot of times, so many things come into play. How well are you able to use your social media? How well are you able to? You understand? So it's not really about your skill. 100%. So many things they.
Do you think we are giving the appropriate respect from the Nigerian music industry? I mean, the DJ world now in Nigeria.
Respect is earned. Some DJs can never be disrespected because they've earned it. Right? And oftentimes, the industry really, there's the DJs are not really seen as being, for me, they're not really seen as being integral, as being key. That's why an artist will go to a radio station and rather pay an OAP to promote his music than engage a DJ. Should be the work for radio station now.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Suppose on this how you talk, I lie.
No.
No.
You
understand? Because the OAPs, right? They've put themselves, they've carved a niche for themselves. You understand? And they're doing so well. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so the DJing industry, we still have a lot of way to go in Nigeria. A lot of ass leaking. There's a lot of ass leaking. Hold on.
Okay.
There's a lot of ass leaking going on. You know, a lot of DJs playing in radio stations and they don't get paid. They don't get paid. They don't get paid. It is wrong.
Yes. Please don't go for. I get.
Yeah, they call.
Okay.
So you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So a lot of DJs will do things. I just want to promote myself, make my name there out there, and they don't go collect $1. DJ Cancelo, I see you. Capinch, I see you. Shout out to all my guys on the live video. You get?
Yo, shout out to you guys.
So a lot of DJs will do things for the exposure. They just want, make I just the run out, make my name just DJ. Get paid. So tell me, how are we supposed to be respected when we are doing stuff? You understand? So it's not only in the radio stations that you see this shit happen. Even in clubs, DJs take a lot of peanuts to fit into that category of lifestyle. I did play for Cubana. I did play for Big Cubana Club. I did play for Kinekon Club. And that's why that most of these DJs cannot even afford to buy gears.
Yeah.
Because they're not well paid. There's no reason why an average club should not be able to play at least one DJ 400 to 500K per month. If you play 4 days or 3 days in
a week.
Yeah. So there's so many things they involve. You say that with a beef, you say in himself where they stay here 24/7. You know they collect half of waiting you want they collect half of waiting you want to collect. And as you collect off in salary. You understand? So that respect never did there. It goes a long time. And it's diminishing more. Because it's supposed to be getting better, but it's getting worse. Because there's hunger in the land. You can't blame anybody. Everybody try to survive. Everybody define, make I just go this gig, make I see what
meat.
Make I see my 200, make I clean mouth. You understand? So you don't blame anybody. Everybody they try to survive.
Man, these are some very deep words. You know, the thing is, you know, from time to time, I think we DJs, we need to call ourselves and, tell ourselves the truth. Because now, what you said now, you know, there are some people who won't even think of it at all. They feel, just let me be doing this thing and, you know, just to survive, just for survivor, as you said, and not really, okay, this is where I want to be. This is the future. This is, you know, clicking into the pace at which the music industry is going at. Because I feel the way the music industry, the pace at which we are going right now is crazy. We should just, you know, hook along. So I think this should bring us to the discussion of the DJing thing and production. I wouldn't know. I think it's only very few DJs that I know that are at the same time a producer. And I feel the art of production has a lot to do. I mean, if you have the skill or production skill, it will really enhance your DJing career the more.
Well, you don't have to be a producer to be a good DJ. I disagree. Neither do you have to be a good DJ to be a good producer.
Producer, okay.
You understand? It depends on what you want to do. But having that basic production skill, Alpha, having that basic production skill can also help. You get what I'm saying? So,
yes, because it's the rudiment that I'm actually talking about. The rudiment of music production. The thing is, I won't lie to you. There are some DJs, they don't know anything that has to do with key. When you try to bring up that discussion, mixing in key, they'll be like, key?
There are plenty DJs that do not understand harmonic mixing in key and all that.
Yes.
That's a discussion for another day. But you have a point. But what I'm saying is, producing your own beats, producing your own song. It doesn't really have to.
Making your own remixes.
Yeah, it doesn't really have to, because you can, if you have a passion for it, like for example, look at DJ Kush.
Yeah,
you know, he does a lot of refixes. There's another DJ Content, is in Cyprus, and basically what he does is, if there's a song that is not well made, he will just get instrumental, add it up in the beginning, and he creates his own edits, like 8-bar intro.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it easy for you to do your mixing. You know, like the average Nigerian producer, they don't really think about the DJ. They just do their thing.
Yeah.
And so if you have knowledge about your basic production, it can help you when you are trying to do a performance routine, or you're trying to mix seamlessly. You know, you just create your own edits, right?
Yeah.
And it can also help you to make your refixes and all. So, of course, every DJ should be looking forward to learning one or two things. Get Ableton, get Logic Pro, get there's so many of those
other DAWs.
The other DAWs. I use Ableton, right? So create your own intros, create your own edits, you know, so that when you're trying to mix, when you're trying to do a routine, or you're trying to do a performance, it's easy for you to move. You know, you can simply create an acapella outro, scratch over the acapella outro over an instrumental or an intro, and you move on. You get.
Yeah.
So, true talk. You should always look forward to learning production.
Yeah, it's really great having you here, and I wish very soon I should be able to have you again.
No problem.
Your final words for your fans and your students, yeah, listening to you, and final words for them.
I only have family. My family, them. all my family, them. Thank you very much for spreading the birthday wishes, for the gifts, for the love. Like, I feel loved like every 10th of April. Like, it's always very nice to see people celebrating. and I pray that joy will never cease in our household.
Amen. Amen. All right. I'm still expecting my own cut of the cake, Sha.
I didn't say you want to talk. Say, just send me your account details so that I will do.
You worldwide DJ proper.
Worldwide. Make I give transfer.
Worldwide DJ proper. All right, great to have you, bro.
All right, bro. Thanks a lot.
All right, yeah, man.
Peace out. Good night.
Thanks to everyone that joined the live.
Thanks very much.
Big love.